In this video, I'm going to be comparing the best and the worst LEGO Minecraft sets. Let's get started. So we're going to compare the two and showing how one can make a really good set and how they can still make a really bad set. So the good set is the village, whereas the bad set is the end battle. Let's get started with this. Starting off with the village is an amazing set which has a lot to see. It has lots of different buildings, inspired by the games back in 2016. Of course, it has been updated now, so they do look a little bit different to what they used to. But although it's not totally accurate since the update, when it was in 2016, this was one of the best LEGO Minecraft sets there was. It's really accurate to how they were back then, and they didn't miss out any details. They added all of the bookshelves, they added everything they could fit into a singular LEGO Minecraft set. 1,600 pieces, that's a lot. And they weren't shy to use different colours of pieces that they don't use very often, such as the top of the village houses using that weird wooden colour. But it's quite rare actually, and is pretty cool to see in the set. And also they didn't just make a few village houses, they made it all, plus made some landscaping, and they made their own little thing. They made the well, they also made a farm, they made a little bit of a lake there, and they just added so much to it. And the way that they did it so it didn't feel unfinished, they also made it so you could make it so you could open up the village houses if you wanted to see inside. But then you can close them up and make them feel like full village houses, or you can keep them open and make it feel like a bigger village, which I think is really cool, and they have the ability to display it in different ways, which I think is really good of them to do. Also, the minifigure selection is amazing with the village, and it has so much to see and lots of different things inside it, such as exclusive minifigures, things like that. They just really made this set well, and they didn't really think, oh, what about budgets? What if it doesn't sell well? They're like, let's try to get as much into the set as we possibly can. And then let's go to the end battle, the worst LEGO Minecraft set there is. Here's a few reasons why. First of all, it's super small and doesn't really give you much. Compared to the end set that came out all the way back in 2014, this set is awful. It's got such a small little area of land, and the tower is tiny compared to what they should be. Also, the play feature isn't even that good and just makes the tower look a bit uglier than it already is. And that's the set itself. It's just really small and should have been more. For another end set, they should have made it more, or maybe added something different to what they did in the original. And then what they did was they redid the dragon to make it smaller and a little bit more square, but it actually looks appalling. Like, you can see all of the joints, the legs are too small, everything just feels out of proportion, and the face, don't get me started about that. It's just really ugly, and they didn't really put much work into this. It felt like they were just trying to put it together quickly, make it as cheap as possible and as small as possible, so then they could get lots of sales, but they didn't actually have to put too much money into it. As for the other minifigures, one cool thing is that you can get the skin in Minecraft, but it's not even the best skin ever. I think it's just the minifig selection isn't the best, considering that we do have Endermen in a lot of other sets nowadays, and that Ender Dragon, no, it's not even that good. They should have just kept with the old one and just made a bigger set, or maybe kept it a bit smaller, but made some adjustments to the original instead of trying to change it and make it smaller, which made it feel really clunky and really different and doesn't actually look accurate to how the game is. So that's the two sets. Let's compare the two. First of all, set itself, piece count. The village, 1,600 pieces. The end battle, can't even fight there. It's got such a small set. Barely any pieces, around 300. That's not very good. So the best, the village, how big the set is, like as in like the set itself. Huge. Like you've got loads of different houses, little details and stuff. And how detailed it is, amazing. Detail in the end battle, second to none. There is no detail. Like, you can't find anything there. It's just a little bit of end stone with a bit of a tower, and that's about it. Minifigure selection on the village. Huge. It's got so many cool exclusive minifigures and has so much to see, and they really didn't make it so they had too little of minifigures. End battle. 3 minifigures, one of them being really bad, one of them being actually quite common, and the other one is okay. And then overall looks at the whole set, the village just looks amazing and is really accurate. The end battle just looks really small and isn't enough to build a proper end. So you can see where the end battle went wrong and where the village did it right. So, that was comparing the best and the worst LEGO Minecraft set. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe up there, there's another video down there. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.